Hey guys, we need to move the camera around there. There we go. Okay, so we're here to review some Goosebumps stuff. So, Welcome to Dead House is one of the better ones, actually. Um, I think it was actually a special episode, I believe, by Goosebumps. So we'll move that in a little bit. There we go. And I'm a huge Goosebumps fan, anyways. I grew up with all the shows and all that stuff. So okay, so the next one, A Night in Terror Tower, which is also a really good Goosebumps special that was aired. In fact, I believe it was the third episode aired of season one. Um, and honestly, with this VHS copy, you also get interviews with like the cast and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Here is by far my favorite, though. Yes, definitely. A Day in Horrorland. Welcome to Horrorland. And I'll show you the back of it. I really love this episode because um, the humans go to this park because they can't find um, the original place that they were going to be at. And then a bunch of crazy stuff happens with the family. They end up at Horrorland. And every ride that they go on is just absolutely crazy. And the rides try to kill the human beings, which ends up that they are on a reality TV show for the Monster Channel, which is kind of funny if you think about it. Um, and then a bunch of crazy stuff happens where they eventually escape, and there were sequels actually to this wonderful episode of Goosebumps, which I'll show you the true color there. See if we get it in the light. Yeah. So if you're a Goosebumps fan, I'm just pointing out that there are earlier episodes that you might not know about that are actually really, really good and entertaining. Here's a really good one too. We'll move in here so you guys can see a little bit more. The Haunted Mask, the first episode. Now, when I first watched this, I want to say I was probably, give or take, about 11, I think, possibly. But I was so interested in Goosebumps at that point. I mean, I had started my book collection. I had several on VHS. I also had the board game. The Haunted Mask, though, was one of the really best episodes in the series. Um, and if you are a true fan of Goosebumps, just check, this out. It is absolutely worth watching. And then we'll get to the last one, and then I'll point out a few other things. Um, the Haunted Mask 2. And this one, what I loved about this episode is that it continues on with the first special of the Haunted Mask. Basically, just another spin off. But it works so well within the Goosebumps universe that really whatever R.L. Stine did in the series eventually caught on, and it just kept going and going and going until, later on there were other, themes that were unveiled, like different series in the Goosebumps universe. Now, Night of the Living Dummy, that all three or four books, I think, yeah, are all really good too if you're a true fan of the series. Um, there are other spin-offs as well. Um, what I just want to talk about is R.L. Stine in general. I think really created this gigantic franchise, and it is still going today. There's so many people in the world that are Goosebumps fans and that also watch the Haunting and a few of the other spin-offs that he had. I just want to say that I have had more opportunities to go back and watch the Haunted Mask 1 and 2 to see if they kind of hold up now. And I feel like they absolutely do. They're two really good episodes of Goosebumps, the TV series, that you can really get into, especially if you just want something mild and not totally, scaring your diaper off of your you know, I don't know. I mean, I just want to point out that Goosebumps is a TV show for everybody. There's so much crazy stuff on there. Um, Also, Attack of the Jack O' Lanterns is another really good episode. Um, the Headless Ghost is another one. Um, I don't know, like there's just so many great good books and episodes. Now, what do I think about the movies? Um, I don't think that they're too terrible. I do think that they did their best in that situation, and I actually am glad that they're trying a little bit more. Um, I would say the first movie, in my honest opinion, probably gets like a 6.5. The second one, I would say, is a little bit better, probably like a 7. The TV series, though, and the specials, yes, 100%, 8.5 in my book. They're all great. And I want to just say to R.L. Stein, as a fan, dude, you're awesome. Flat out. Like, there is nothing that you have done in your career that I can say, was horrible as a fan. I've always been a fan of Goosebumps, and I really admire, R.L. Stein's work. That's what it is. Anyways, I'm going to get going here. I just wanted to do my Goosebumps special.